Hey guys, this is Talkflix and today I bring to you Movie Talk, where we talk about movie news, rumors and every other thing that has to do with movies. So let's get right into it. Now, the first news that I found today for you guys is that the Flash movie is reportedly to film on February of 2019, which is such a good news for me because I was waiting for this movie to come. Actually, I wanted it to be the second movie after Justice League. Again, it's a good news for me as a DC fan and a huge Flash fan. I really loved the news, and the thing is that John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein are the directors on this film. And the other film that, of course, these two directors directed, which is, I think, the only film and the most amazing film that I've seen from these directors is Spider-Man Homecoming. I mean, each one of them has their own way of perceiving Spider-Man Homecoming, but I love Spider-Man Homecoming because it was such a different and fresh take on Spider-Man, a character that we all know so much. And I think they'll be doing the same thing with Flash because, I mean, we have seen much of Flash in the TV series and it's a really famous TV series. So we'd love to see a different take on Flash. The movie will be directed on the script based on Joby Harold. He's worked on King Arthur, Legend of Sport, which is not a great film. I didn't like it myself, but yeah, I mean, and I'm just putting a lot of positivity in this. I mean, I think they're going to do well. I mean, Flash is such a great character because he has a lot of sides like time travel, there's speed, and there are great villains that he has like the Thinker. First thing that they were talking about introducing Flash was through Flashpoint, and there were many people who said that this is a wrong way of introducing Flash to the movie universe, and I was one of them because we don't know much about what Flash is in this universe because he's a fresh take on the Flash. I mean, his character has to be developed to a certain extent to actually go there. So I don't think, according to the rumors and according to things that I've seen, I don't think they're headed for Flashpoint as of now. They're just going to do a really basic origin story like the Spider-Man Homecoming. I think I would love to see such a take on Flash. The next thing that I want to talk about is Matt Reeves did talk about the Batman, and this is the kind of thing that I expected at Comic-Con. Something that, you know, Warner Brothers would hint something about the Batman, because Batman is of course one of those characters that could lure anyone from any direction, and I really thought that they were going to do this at Comic-Con, but they didn't really speak about anything except Shazam, Aquaman and Wonder Woman from the movie side. And this is definitely one of those things that got me interested. He's already working on the script and it's nearly done, and he expects that the Batman would begin filming on something like the spring or early summer next year. I think that's kind of a assurance that we needed that this film was still going on. And something that got me really interested was that he wasn't doing an origin story. Like many people hinted that he was looking for a younger Bat and stuff like that, and I think what Reeves really confirmed here was that he wasn't really doing anything. He was just taking inspirations from the comic, and he just wanted to, you know, do something off the chains, nothing from the Christopher Nolan movies, something really different with Batman. And I think this is one of those things that Zack Snyder did with Batman. He didn't really do anything different, but he did put out a different approach to Batman in Batman vs Superman, which is the kind of Batman we really wanted in the movie universe. And I think this is what Matt Reeves wants, and that means Ben Affleck could still be somewhere in this process. This is something that, I mean, we all hope that Ben Affleck would be the Batman that the universe continues to have. This is the kind of Batman that is directly adapted from the comic, and we all love that character. So I don't see Matt Reeves not wanting Ben Affleck in his film, like many other rumors suggested it was. Many people said that Reeves was the one who didn't want Ben Affleck, but Ben Affleck wants to star in the upcoming Batman film. So I think this is where, if you see in a parallel point of view, I think Ben Affleck is quite likely to be in the movie, even though not directly, because I don't see why Ben Affleck doesn't want to be Batman, because in any place he's spoken to people, he still said that he wanted to continue being Batman. So there's no reason why he would quit. And Reeves doesn't really talk about Ben Affleck not being in the film, so I don't see why. But I don't see a reason why they wouldn't cast a younger Batman for this film and have it being narrated by Ben Affleck. I don't know. There's something about this film that I'm really looking forward to. The vibe really looks great. And the day really came true when this piece of news got announced. And there are many other things that got released today. There was about casting choices for Birds of Prey. I see that DC is really progressing and really acting on its films after Comic-Con and trying to put out a kind of a DC film slate out there. But I think the most frequent news that we've heard in these couple of months is from the Batman, from the Flash, which I told previously, and I think Birds of Prey. I think these are the three other films that Warner Brothers is interested in working on, and I'd like it that way because that's the thing. And I would love to see a little bit of Superman in between. They haven't really confirmed anything from that side of things, so we'll see. I think we'll all keep our fingers crossed for things to happen well. And for if Aquaman and Shazam do well in the theaters and box office and critically, everything looks good with those films, and then I think Warner Brothers will really start thinking about expanding this universe. Let's hope that thing really works well. So yeah, that's it for the news today. So the next thing I wanted to talk about today is the new trailer from Venom that dropped this week, and I really loved the trailer and I wanted to talk about it on this video. So the trailer was really good. I think it tried to establish the unique relationship between the Venom and also Eddie, which is what I found really unique this movie, which is really, I think, will work because of this unique dynamic that they have given to these two characters, which are merged together, which are entirely different. And I think that is what this trailer showed. At first we see Eddie, who is really dedicated to his work as a journalist, and he wants to uncover something that the industry is doing. I think some kind of an industry is doing with the whole symbiote situation. And then we see all this Venom thing happening, and of course Eddie denying everything that Venom is trying to do with him, and then slowly, having that mindset. I think that is really unique, and I found it really interesting on how these two really different characters, one which is pure evil and one who is truly not so much of an evil guy. He just wants to find his place in the world. And I felt that this film really is going to emphasize a lot on this unique relationship between these two opposite characters and how they work together, because in the end we see a little shopping mall situation where you see both Venom and Eddie say the line in a really unique way, and how Eddie has turned up to accept this part of himself, and we see how this Hulk kind of situation with the Venom, but now it's just evil. And I think it would be great. I mean, they have really talked about this and how Venom and Spider-Man fit in the future universes, and now that Disney has Fox, but I don't know how this really dark character is gonna fit inside that lighter Disney world. So we'll see that, but as of now, I really love the trailer. I really love the looks of Venom and how they try to do that. Again, there are little cons to it, but most of it is good, and I felt that this is a good start for this new character, this new take on on the antagonist. Looking forward to this film. Yeah, that's it for today's video. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section on how I can improve these videos, and tell me how you like the Venom trailer and your thoughts on how the Venom looks down in the comment section below. I'll see you again. Until then, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one.